Hey gang, Tony here. It is Saturday morning. I hope you guys can see me alright. Trying something new here. It is Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. And normally, when you see me in the car at an ungodly hour, I'm going yard sailing. I'm not going yard sailing today. I am actually on my way to Maryland. I wasn't gonna do like a vlog kind of thing for the weekend, but there are a couple of pretty cool things that I'm gonna be doing over in Maryland. I'm going to see Kara, and we're gonna head out to a couple of different areas that I am kind of keen on getting on camera that I'd like to document. So I figured I would go ahead and take some video. So I am just now starting my trip. It's going to be close to a 3-hour drive. I have to go get coffee and gas, and then I will be pretty much on my way. I doubt that I'm going to take much video during the drive because I get a little anxious when I'm driving new places. So I'm sure I'm just going to be like GPS and so I'll probably see you guys when I'm there. All right, talk to you soon. Ooh, traffic, man. Hey gang, Tony here. I'm not sure where in the video we are. I haven't edited this obviously yet. But I went to Maryland for the weekend, had a great time. I know I got a little footage of the drive over. This is probably, pretty sure this is the longest drive I've made in quite a while. I don't travel too much, so it was a little nerve-wracking. I got my little GPS thing going, and you know, that made it really easy actually. So I took some footage as I was driving because I haven't seen water, like ocean water, in quite a while. So anytime I was passing near water, I was like, oh, water! And I took photos of it, or a video of it. So I have a little bit of that I guess I'll splice in somewhere in here. I went to see Kara, and we spent the week, well, not the whole weekend, but we spent you know, all Saturday and a bit of Sunday. I came back Sunday afternoon, early afternoon. We went out to this city, Baltimore, and it was we didn't spend too much time there, but we did like a little flyby. Saw a little bit of Little Italy, the Galleria, I think she said was the name of the one area over near the bay. I have some footage of that that I guess I'll splice in now.
Y'all think all that's funny, except every time we start school or camp, I gotta go in one of the teachers and principals when we do close. So Tucker comes in on a Monday going, I'm so tired. I had to get out of my straight jacket this weekend. Yeah, we don't actually have a problem. In all honesty, Tucker came down here when he was about...
It's kind of funny. I'm an awful vlogger, I guess, because all the video I took was basically an afterthought, because I gotta live in the moment, you know, is enjoy myself, and then every once in a while Kara and I looked at each other and like, probably should take some video. Yeah, okay, let's take some video. We shoot a little video. So I really just have to like a little scan of the ocean area, the bay. We walked around that. There was behind us, I don't think I got a shot of it, but there was like this mall kind of thing that we walked around. Got some lunch there at Johnny Rockets, and you know, just walked around a little bit over there, and then we went over to Poe's grave, which I have some footage of too, and I'll either put it here or talk over it or something. But that was awesome. That was something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So we got to see Poe's grave. I kind of just stood there and read the stuff for a really long time. We didn't remember, well, I didn't know that this was a thing, but that's my phone. Hold on. Yes, that's my phone. I'm copying off of you.
I'm copying off you.
Alright, I'm back. Had a phone call. Not the best phone call in the world, unfortunately. Lost one of my classes for the fall, which means I won't be making enough money and I'll have to figure something out. But anyway, that's great. I forget where I was. We were at Poe's grave, right? So Poe's grave, that was great. Crazy, there were like a couple of dead ravens or crows sitting there. Not right next to his grave, but in the area, which was kind of weird. I was wondering if they put them, like if someone put them there, or if they just died in there, which would be even stranger. But yeah, that was pretty creepy. And the entire like cemetery was just very cool. So we got some shots of that. And after that, we were gonna go to the Poe house, but we actually ended up not going. I'll take the blame for that one. We started going, and it was just really hot, and we were walking. And I was like, maybe next time. So we skipped that. And, you know, we had a great time. We ate and hung out. And it was a lot of fun. I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff. I know, like, that's, like, the thing to do when you go on trips. You buy stuff. I didn't really. I bought my brother some saltwater taffy. So that was my one purchase. That was the only purchase, actually, except for, like, food and stuff. We did go to, I think it was Barnes & Noble, and they had some free Goosebumps posters, which I really loved the way they looked. I wasn't going to take them, because I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I ended up taking them anyway, so I'll show you those really quick. They had kind of the old-style Scholastic posters, which just reminded me of when I was young and would go to the library, so I took one of each. There were 4 different ones. Which is, again, kind of weird for me because I never really read Goosebumps. You know, that was a little past my time. I've talked about this before. But it's still just, the posters look awesome. I love that it's like the old school library Scholastic style posters. And they have that new movie coming out. And I have a couple of VHS tapes, I think. I have at least 2 that I want to watch, so I figured I'd grab them since they were free. On the backs of all of them they have monster stats and facts, which is also pretty cool. Get Pop Cultured with Barnes & Noble. Get Pop Cultured. I have a problem with the bookstores now selling... I shouldn't have a problem with it, but it kind of bugged me a little bit that there's so many like toys and things in there. So those are all of the posters that I got. They did have some reaction figures on deep discount clearance, that would have been like $2.50 each. And I almost bought those, and Kara almost bought those, but then we ended up both passing on them. There were some good ones. There was a Predator and a Wolfman, I think, one of those. I mean, $2.50, it's not a money thing. It was just more of a space issue. I'm like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? So I decided against it. So yeah, it was an awesome weekend. I was not going to do a vlog, but then decided, since it kind of had been mentioned in a Google Hangout and like on Facebook, that I might as well. I know this wasn't that jam-packed with video. I do have one other thing I want to show you guys. I got this like a week or two ago, and I've been holding off showing you because the launch wasn't until August 1st, which I think was a couple of days ago, but I obviously wasn't here. So, as you know, I'm a writer. Some of you may not be aware that I've had a couple of things published only in audio form. I had a short story of mine in an audio anthology. The short story was The Plumber. And then I had my novella, Reality Engineers, published. And they were previously only available through download. My publisher, In-Ear Entertainment, out of the UK, has them available through their shop. And I believe the anthology is also on Audible now. But they just started doing this, which is really cool. If you aren't a fan of the strictly downloadable stuff, if you like to collect things, they put the books out on what looks like cassette. So here's Reality Engineers, and here's Exquisite Death. This is the anthology. This is my novella, and they have them in the little cassette tapes cases. And you could actually choose the artwork. There are two other types of artwork. These are the other ones. And as you can see, they open up and they have track lists and the information about the books on them. So that's all really cool. And then when you open up your little cassette, take the cassette out, it's actually a USB drive. So you plug that in. I believe they are 4 GB USB drives. And my book is on there. Or the anthology if you get that one. So, I believe there's a lot of space on there as well, that you could just use it for other stuff. I thought that was really cool. It's a nice way of getting sort of like a physical thing. Even though you can just download it if you wanted to save the money, you could just download the book. These can be found at www.audiobooksontape.com. That's a www.audiobooksontape.com. And that's my publisher's In-Ear Entertainment. I'll put the links below. So I want to show you guys that stuff because it's pretty cool. And one other quick update, the blood variants of the Trick or Treat lollipops are sold out. There are still regular ones though. I believe there are about 15 left. Now I made a total, altogether I made about 55, and there are only 15 left, so snag them while you can. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I am going to get going. Hope you all had a great weekend too. Tell me what you did, and I'll talk to you soon. Breathe deep in the night.